How's it going? This is Odd.
Hey, it's Red here.
And Mal.
And you're about to listen to our podcast. I'm just going to give you a heads up. Probably not the greatest for having your kids around.
Nope.
We are a 18-plus podcast, and we would appreciate if you would take that into consideration, as we honestly have horrible mouths. And obviously,
influences will ruin your life.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, by what our name is, we are the Ganja people.
And I was smoking during this intro.
Hey, I'm Odd.
I'm Red.
And I'm Mal.
And we are the Ganja people. 100%. What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, people.
Hi, people. Hi, people.
She's so fucking unprepared.
I'm so not here today.
She's like, I'm ready. I've been ready. Wait for you guys.
Oh, I forgot to put down my microphone. Call me your ass.
Holy fuck.
It'll be alright. It's been a long fucking day, okay?
Hey, at least you're
I know
not
I
muted
hear
this
it.
time.
Okay? I was on the other half that long
I
day.
know you were. So
It's
cut
been
me some fucking
it's been
slack,
a long,
okay?
like, fucking month. Let's be honest here.
It's been a month since the last recording.
No, like, September's been long as shit for me, okay?
Yeah, we're only like halfway through it.
No, we're 3/4 of the way. Thank you. It's the 21st.
Okay.
Look. Exactly.
It's the 22nd.
Exactly. Even better.
Way to
Even
date
closer
this
to the end of the
episode.
month.
God, you know,
Huh?
Way to date this episode.
I don't give a
the
shit.
dirty S word is going to be here very soon, and I'm not impressed.
Today's the first day of fall. Calm your titties down there.
My kitties are so scared of the cold.
Because good God.
Good
It's not bad.
fucking God.
So,
Next month it starts snowing a little bit. It's
not
cool.
always.
Oh my
Sometimes it waits till
God.
till November. And if we do get snow, it's like a half an inch.
It's still
I don't wanna
gross
hear it.
and
Shut
cold.
up. We don't
No.
want to hear about it.
Sure fucking do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, it's cold.
So this episode is going to be filled with all kinds of fun stuff.
Yay!
I have my top 4 pipes.
Yay!
Woo! Because Mal wanted to go last because she sucks.
Boo.
I know.
Worst for worst, best for last. What the fuck you talking about?
Boo.
It's because she's not prepared as usual.
Yay!
Anyways, so then we also got some new reptiles. Some new reptilians.
Reptilian children
We shall talk
of the
about.
scaly variety.
They don't have really all that many scales, really.
Spiky variety.
Just their tails really have scales. Otherwise, they have like a weird skin on them.
There's entirely scales. All of them. They're just a different type of scales, but they're still scales.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Don't give me that fucking look.
Yeah, it's the same dumb fucking look you're giving
That's
me.
because I was stunned that you didn't realize bearded dragons had scales.
Their whole bodies don't have scales.
Their whole body is made up of a bunch of teeny tiny scales on their skin. That's what they are.
And
They-
spikes.
They literally don't look like scales. They don't feel like scales. They're literally skin. Because they literally stretch up like skin does, unlike scales.
You ever pinched a dehydrated snake or pinched a snake? Yeah, it's still skin underneath all those scales.
It's bullshit. She's full of shit.
I'm not full of shit.
The tail has scales. The rest of it, not really. Doesn't even look like it.
Uh-oh.
Do bearded dragons have scales over their entire body?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a summary from the bearded dragon. Beneath their head, the bearded dragon will have rows of spiked scales which when puffed up resembles a beard.
Yep, that's the beard.
The bearded dragon is supported by 4 stout legs and they have well-muscled flat bodies with a row of spikes that runs down each side of the abdomen.
So it doesn't answer my question
Okay,
at all.
so there's the spikes on the outside edge, like I said. Uh-huh, yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all scales. All of it. The spikes, the skin, all of it. It's all scales. All of it.
Okay. Anyways, they're not visible scales like a normal reptile is. Besides on the tail, where you can tell all of those are scales. The skin is not scaly looking. It feels scaly looking, but it doesn't look it.
They're still
They have
dragons.
Regardless.
They still have a
Whatever
scale.
bullshit you want to say, regardless. It doesn't look or feel like scales.
They're dragons.
Just
Well,
saying.
angry fellas.
So, we are getting 3 of them.
I'm needy.
Are you going to turn one into a Charmander?
No, her
Yeah.
name's Penelope.
Yeah, we have a Penelope, a Chisette,
Cheese.
Cheese.
and Pessy.
And Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
The boy named his Pepsi.
He gets really mad when he calls her Pessy.
So her name's Pepsi.
Pepsi.
For all of my Asian folk out there, Pepsi!
Pepsi!
We'll be representing them later tonight.
Or at least scaring them off.
I was like, what are you talking about? Then she goes, I was like, oh, okay.
We're gonna be
Okay.
chicken later.
There we go.
Oh, God. All right, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's give it a go with our guy, Victor.
Victor.
So Victor is our only water bong tonight.
Only water bong.
Or, a.k.a. water piper.
The water piper.
What the fuck is wrong with you two?
When
did we
we're
turn
doing
this
what
into
we
an
do.
episode of Mario?
We're doing what we do.
Episode of Mario.
It's a me, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
You said it, not me.
Mamma mia.
Oh my god.
Wah!
Maybe.
We have to tell them about what the boys said on our little adventure
I'm
today.
sure
Oh,
we
good
will.
God. This is bullshit!
You can't get it to light. Because, wind. And rain. It's gross out here.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty tonight. Later?
Fuck your later. Marco!
Polo.
Or that's what you said? You said Marco?
It took me a second.
Because he kind of barked it, and I didn't know what the fuck he said.
It took me a second. I was like,
Do you know what this man called me at the aquarium the other day? I was looking at sharks and taking pictures and enjoying them, and apparently he was trying to get my attention, and I wasn't paying attention. He called me a grown-ass woman child. And this dude next to us laughed. And turned away.
So,
should have called her Mama lot.
yeah, Mamala.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, God. I cough so hard that my arm hurts now. You know when you do that?
I hate
Oh,
that.
good
It's
God.
like you split your joint.
I don't know what the fuck. It just hurts a lot. We're all dying! Mal's like, fuck this thing. She did clear her shit out.
Tried to.
Victor strikes again.
Victor the Viper is fucking a
She took the viper's fangs into the nose.
In the nose.
Because you got bitten.
Anyways, Penelope will be here next week. We had a bit of a problem today.
Is she going to have a car?
No.
No.
Not yet.
No? Okay.
Anyways, we had a bit of a problem today because we have a 75-gallon tank that we plan on having 3 baby beardies in.
To start.
Don't worry, they ain't going to live there forever for any of you Nazis out there that are reptile Nazis. They're only starting there for like 6 months together or something until they're decent size, and then they go into their own enclosure. So,
Sorry.
today, we go to put them in there, and we open them up. Pessy is like twice the size. That fucking... Oh, sorry. I'm on fire right now. Whew. The fucking Chizette is. And they're a month apart in age. I'm like, that's bullshit.
Yeah. I'm worried that Pepsi will eat her. Because there's such a size difference.
Yeah, understandable. I looked at it, which was the little one?
Chizette?
Chizette.
Chizette.
I looked at her, I was like, holy crap, that was tiny.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
too
yeah.
little.
She's
I don't know how big Penelope's going to be now. I'm like, fuck me. We're hoping that she'll be close in size to one of them, and we'll put the 2 that are close in size together in the big tank, and we'll put the other one in the small one.
Hopefully Chizette will be the
Baby.
odd one out, and she'll be the runt.
Is what we're hoping. Because she's smaller.
Because
Right.
Pessy's pretty decent size. So I would
prefer to
like
keep her
2
in the
size,
one she's in.
or 2 of them the size of Pessy. It would make me feel better.
Yeah. We were so excited, though.
So we had to set up a whole extra tank today. That was a big fucking chore.
Yeah, we had to find a tank first.
Then
we
we
didn't
had to
have one.
Then we had to go to Erie because we didn't have a top for it. And which was good because we went to a really dope pet store that ended up having some mesh stuff for us to be able to get for Chisette's enclosure for right now.
Yeah, her climbing wicker things you can get. Sometimes they're triangles, sometimes they're rectangles. I don't know what they're called, though, but I'm sure people know what I'm talking about.
More or less, it's like a hammock.
Yeah.
Like a reptile hammock, kind of. So we got a second one for the second enclosure, which is gigundous, by the way.
Yeah, but you know what? It gives her some more moving room.
In shade.
Yeah. And it'll give her something to hide under if she wants to, so.
She seems to be an gnarly little asshole so far, so.
She'll be great for you.
She'll go great with Jackson.
Yeah, they're going to get along great here in about a year or two.
2 years.
I couldn't remember if it was a year or 2 years.
They should be approximately 2.5 years old, females, when they go to mate. So, she was born, I believe it was July or August, one or the other.
I'll find out, because I have the information.
One was July, one was August. There was 2 in August, 1 in July, I think.
Okay, so she was born August 1st. Whereas Pepsi was born July 5th. Literally almost a month apart.
I knew they were about a month.
So.
And then what's Penelope going to be?
June 21st.
Oh, so she'll be
she's
probably the same size as Pepsi then.
I'd say she's only going to be like a week and a half older than...
In the way that you feed
Pepsi.
shit, I'm sure she'll catch up to her.
Shut the fuck up. They're well fed, okay?
Yeah, we know.
We finally caved and let Mocha have a second one that she's been dying for since we switched her over to
second rat.
Or fuzzy rats.
Interesting.
Every time we feed her, okay? When we first got her, she was eating 2 pinky rats because she was too big to have just one, but she wasn't big enough to handle a fuzzy. So she was getting 2. Well, now she's on fuzzy, so she only needs 1. And still, for 3 or 4 hours after you give her her first one, she sits there and stares at the door and waits in strike mode for you to bring her second one. Because she wants more, and I never give it to her. So, finally, we caved and let her have a second one for the first time ever. And she is nice and fat and happy.
She gonna be big.
She's gonna be a big snake.
She gonna be big.
Yeah, she is.
Because Mel is gonna, feed her like a fucking crazy person.
No, I don't power feed them. I try really hard to make sure I feed them properly.
Based on size and girth and
Yeah,
age.
I try and feed them accordingly to what they need. I may have made the baby dragons a bit of bigger salads today.
After we're done with this, we need to make sure we put everything into our system.
I will. I'll sit down and do it. I just haven't had a second to do it yet.
Well, we have to weigh them and see if we can get a length on them.
If we don't do that today, we'll do it tomorrow when we get it. Okay.
It needs to get done sooner than later, that's for sure.
I know. We'll do it either tonight or tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. We've been busy all day today, though.
I'm excited for Penelope to get here.
Penelope is crazy looking. Has Mel showed you Penelope yet?
I don't think so.
She's
I
like
haven't showed you
fucking
Penelope.
highlighter colors.
How did I not show you Penelope?
It's super funny because Pessy's like brown. And then Shizette is like Cheez-It orange color.
Oh, wow.
And then Penelope is like literally highlighter
That's
colors.
the one you didn't make Charmander children.
She's amazing. She was in the boys' picks. He had like 7 or 8 of them picked out that he was kind of thinking on and trying to decide what one he wanted. And she was in there, and I was praying he would pick her. If he had picked her, we probably wouldn't be getting a third one.
No.
Because I would have been happy that we had gotten her, but he didn't pick her. And I was like, fuck it, I'll ask. What's the worst he's going to say? No.
But once we're up to breeding age for all of them, I mean, it'll bring us extra money.
My parents got me a Tamagotchi when I was 10.
A Tamagotchi.
I had like 5 of them fuckers.
That was That was my responsibility.
Even then, her electronic pets, she had to have a fuckload of them.
I did. I had a whole, like, a key ring that held all of them.
Oh my god.
I took them everywhere with me.
I had a bunch of them, but I didn't play them all at the same time.
I had 2 Tamagotchis, 2 Dinky Dinos, and one other one that it was some off-brand.
I had a walking Pikachu. Like I had the Pocket Pikachu.
You got a pocket chew.
I had 2 of the Digimon. I had one that was for the Men in Black, so it was actually one of the aliens from Men in Black.
I think my favorite was the Dinky
Oh,
Dino.
and I had a dog. The dog was my favorite because it was the most wholesome one.
Yeah, was it like an off-brand one? It was just a generic animal.
It was
wasn't
actually a dog that was in the shape of a dog.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It was a really good one.
It was cute. My favorite, though, was the Dinky Dino. I don't know why. I had 2 of them. That one was the screen was bigger than on my Tamagotchi, so it was easier to see. And the character was so much cuter.
I never had any of that dumb shit when I was a kid.
Oh, man, my grandma bought them at yard sales for me. That's where I got all
what a
of them.
shocker. Tootsie, I'm sure.
I had them in the 90s. They were everywhere down in Virginia when I was living there, so like... Yeah,
Right,
you weren't one of the kids unless you had like Pokemon cards or Tamagotchis
Yeah, my
or you're
grandma's-
playing the Pokemon games.
I had a Pokemon collection. Like, I wish I still had it. I had all the original
Yep.
151s.
Yep.
First editions of, like, I had the $15,000 Charizard, okay?
Nice.
The first edition Charizard with the holographic. Yeah.
Right.
mhm.
As long
They're
as it-
$15,000 right now if they're in good condition,
Yep.
and I had one.
My grandma San is actually who got me into them. She bought me my first one, and then
The
Tootsie
Zapdos.
bought me more.
Yeah.
Zapdos is expensive right now. It was hard to come by.
I think she started getting him into my brother into the Pokemon cards, and then he just got uninterested in it and told her to quit buying them.
I ended up having over 1,000 cards. And that was just like the original 151, and then just the start of the second gen when I got, like, when I
was into second gen, but I didn't play the card games for second gen. I got out of the cards after, I think, the Jungle expansion, which is like the 3rd set of Pokemon cards.
I remember getting a Sneasel.
Yeah, I
Because
got
the whole
Sneasel,
card
too.
was fucking black.
Yeah, and it was
super cool
it was
looking.
like a really cool black, like a metallic.
the original Sneasel.
Yeah.
Before they, like, started making different ones of all these, like, new Pokemon cards.
Okay.
Like, I had the original Sneasel, which is, like, not fun, not easy to come by.
It was also actually banned in trading card games because it was overpowered.
It had if I was right, was it a blackout?
It's beat up. Like
It was-
last
it
move
was-
was beat up. When it basically said if you had a full team, you're doing like 140 damage because you're doing like damage based on each.
I thought it had a blackout one too. That you had
I think that
to,
was its Pokemon.
you had to
power
flip
or
the
some
coin. You had to flip the if you were attacking Sneasel, you had to flip a coin. And if
See
you
that black plastic right there? Could I see it for a second? It's right next to you.
shit. Oh, did
Yeah, let
Yeah.
me see that. For just a second, I'm literally going to take it and just drape it half over me a little bit for a second.
No, cheater.
pretty sure if you attacked Sneasel, the person attacking had to flip a coin and you had to call what it was going to be. And if you got it wrong, your attack did nothing.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't blow in the wind and touch me in my legs.
There goes
Jump
your
gear.
spike.
Yep, there goes the pop.
Okay. Pepsi.
Yeah, Pessy, not a pipe.
That'll help keep you dry. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, so people would get pissed. You'd have Sneasel up, and it only had 60
Yeah, if
hit
you
points,
hit
I
it.
think.
If you
Like,
hit
it wasn't super strong on hit points.
I don't know which one Sneasel is.
It's a little cat-looking thing that's
With a
really
little
aggressive.
pink feather out
It's
of the side.
aggressive as fuck. Anyways, it wasn't super strong.
Okay.
More or less, if you just had everything set up right, you just fuck shit up with it.
I got you.
And then it was hard for anybody to actually kill it because they had to actually flip a coin and get it
You
right.
know what my favorite thing about Pokemon is?
I used to love that game.
That the inventor of it, like, of the characters and stuff, is autistic.
Yep.
I love it. It makes me smile. Like, good for you, dude. I wish I could high-five him.
He's actually from Japan.
Yep. God, I would say his name, but I
don't even try and pronounce their names. No offense, guys.
No clue.
I don't pronounce regular names right in America, much less
She can't say
Japanese
cinnamon,
names.
okay?
Like,
Yeah.
cut me some slack.
Just saying, she can't say cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Okay.
Aluminum. Recyclable.
Yeah, we know. We've went over this. This is the third week in a row.
Yeah, see?
But, like...
think Victor's dead.
Just saying. What?
I think Victor's pretty much dead.
Yeah. You want to blow that out?
I don't know what the point of my hand was if I was going to put my mouth on it.
Oh, what'd you put your mouth on it for?
Because my baked ass didn't put it up high enough.
She didn't listen to last week's advice tonight. You want to set it over next to you on that table?
I did not.
Ooh. That one's more sturdy.
Okay.
Come back because you're pulling
Yeah,
the phone.
you pulled the phone. You
my
pulled
bad,
the shit
my
off.
bad.
I had to catch it. It's all good. It's all good. Nothing happened.
I forgot. I was only supposed to have like one.
Crisis averted.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Let me just.
It's all good. It didn't move.
That'd be me.
You
I did
kidding me?
really good, though, today at the pet store. I didn't wander off. I didn't get, like...
You didn't buy another nope rope. You didn't buy any.
No.
Well, you don't have money for that shit right now.
No, I literally had such and such amount of money to be able to get what we needed, and I spent literally every penny, and he still had to help me finish it.
Nice.
It was all good.
Fun day.
Expensive day.
Not horrible. A fairly cheap day, actually, for us when it comes to reptile stuff.
Last minute reptile stuff? Yeah, kinda.
I mean, it only costs like $80 today.
Instead of like 200.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't tell you how much money that Mal has put into reptiles so far this year. A lot of money.
Money.
At least half of what she's made in tattooing this year has went into reptiles.
Money.
But it's all investments.
It is.
Because in 2 years when everything's breeding and we're going to roll in like $35K that year on our first year in breeding or something, I'm going to be like, that's investing right there.
Yeah, because, like, what I make is extra. It doesn't go towards our bills. It doesn't go towards any of that. He pays for all that. What I make is extra money for us. We don't rely on it because I've never had, like, a reliable income. Instead, we've focused on me being able to raise the kids here at home. So, now I can still be home and raising the kids and have a decent job. And so now we're using it to invest in the future.
That's what I like to call it. It gives me a good reason to buy shit.
Right.
That I probably don't really need,
And it
but I
gives me
really
a good
want.
reason to just be like, you know what, what's the worst he's going to say? No, and ask anyway.
Next spring after we get our racks games on for a little while. I'm sure of it. Next year we'll have just as many new reptiles as probably this year. Because we'll have
I
the
wouldn't
room.
be surprised one fucking
We'll
day.
have the room. We got to get the gargoyles done, and then I want to get into Hognose. She wants to work on white lips.
Yeah, as soon as them freaking shells are in, it's game on, motherfucker. Them white lips are $800 to $1,000 a pop, okay? Their cages are $400 and that does not include the substrate, the lighting, or the accessories. So, like, that's another $150, $200. We're talking
White lips would probably cost us $3,000 to get into.
to get 2 of them, and I'm trying to get 3. So it's probably going to cost me like $4,000.
But the first clutch,
I'll make it back.
okay, they have up to, I think it's 35 eggs, usually around 15 to 20. If we have 10 eggs, and they all hatch, and we sell all of them, that's like $6 to $10,000 in one fucking breeding.
And that's for one clutch.
One clutch, let alone we want 2 clutches a year. Yeah, white lips are expensive.
But they're beautiful and they're amazing, and I need it in my life.
Like, it's definitely an investment animal for us.
Like, we'll save room for hoggies, but like white lips, they're coming as soon as them shelves are here. I get to start working on that shit.
The hoggies are what I'm into. They'd be kind of expensive, but they'll be well worth it.
Probably.
Well worth worth it.
After here soon, after we're kind of caught up with everything and we're good, I'm probably going to start kind of ordering extra food that we don't need yet and have a small stockpile in the freezer because I feel better having a small stockpile of stuff. I like having a just-in-case bullshit.
Just in case.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
No, listen, okay, so...
It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Did you actually get that?
Yeah, you did. Okay, but like, you remember Ireland that I talk about? That I met through the game I used to play religiously, heavily? Yeah. Do you have an idea how many times she yelled at me for hoarding the fuck out of everything? Coins, diamonds, books, stuff, rings. When I first started, she goes, okay, send me your backpack. So I showed her she's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I don't know what any of it does, and I don't know when I'm going to need it, so I'm kind of just keeping it. And she literally sent me a gift going, blink, blink. And then she proceeded to give me a huge, long lecture. And then it never changed, and I got yelled at for it all the time for hoarding. I'm really bad at it. I game hoard horribly, and for me, this is like a game. I need extra stuff. I need extra hides. I need extra shit.
Who's a boot to smoke out of Caddy?
Caddy!
Sorry.
It's all good.
I was rambling.
You were hoarding.
So, Caddy's in my top 4s. These aren't in my favorite 4 directly by the 4 in their direct. Like, I have a hard time picking 4 favorites out of my, 50 pipes to choose from.
Right.
Let's be honest here.
Can we count them sometime?
Sure.
I'm curious how many we
have. I almost brought down Jack. I mean...
Oh, bling bling. Fuck me.
Oh, she forgot about her bling bling.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, buddy. I can't bring in anybody bling bling.
Oh, my.
I can't give up Charlie or Moray or Calypso, okay? And
but, I have... Out of my 4, I have 2 of the original OGs that we got for us.
I have 1.
The original pipes. I have 2 of them in mine.
Yes.
Now, we were also not going to try to overlap any of them. So, we were doing that too. But, I couldn't tell you my actual order of my top 4 out of these 4 even.
I can only tell you, from last week's episode, the only one I could really tell you was my favorite. My all-time favorite.
I have a favorite, and it's only because my grandma picked it with me. And it's Moray. But, otherwise, please don't ask me to organize them in order.
Spoilers.
We just
she gave up all of hers. She just said it.
I don't give a fuck. They're my favorite.
I got 2 more.
Week, guys.
I got 2 more. Let's see if you guys can guess it before we get to the second half. So, I just said there are 2 of our original pipes.
I had to look and see what one I had, because I forgot.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
If you guys are paying attention, or have been paying attention to the name of our pipes, maybe you can guess one of me and Red's favorites.
Oh yeah.
That are on tonight's. And then, what?
Me.
Well, okay, you too, but, I know it's Red's favorite, for sure.
I've said
you've never
times.
really said that he's one of your favorites.
Of course he's one of my favorites, and yes, I sure as fuck have.
I'm just saying. Mr. Don't Include Mal.
Okay,
She just wants to fight today. This is, the 4th time today.
Did you get some vodka?
I know, what the fuck's your issue today? Holy Christ.
I haven't tried to fight you today.
She's been fine all day.
We're
and then we go to start this, she's like, let's fight all night. I'm like, why?
We have recorded evidence.
Quit your shit.
We have recorded evidence. Let's do this. Let's do this.
I know, quit your fucking shit.
I'm not fighting, letting him.
Just stop where you're at, for fuck's sake.
Fucking Aquarius.
But anyways, we have a lot of projects already, we have planned.
Right.
Hence why I got another job.
Right.
I'm not even gonna lie. I got another, so the septic system really fucked me up. It really pissed me off. I wasn't pleased that all of a sudden we were another $14,000 in debt.
Understandable.
So I want to get that motherfucker paid off as fast as I can. So after my initial first 2 or 3 checks through the bar I'm bartending at, then I'm gonna start saving. And every time that I get my check from them, because I get all my credit card tips go right in my check. So my check, and they actually pay me $9 an hour, which I thought was pretty good for being a bartender.
In an area like this, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because literally, it's $3.80 is the minimum wage for a bartender or a waitress.
Wow.
And they pay me $9 an hour plus tips. I'm like, that's pretty fucking good.
It's not bad at all.
But that's gone up since I was a waitress.
I think it's $3.80.
Because it was
$3.40?
No, it was only $2.50. Because when I started as a waitress, before I was a shift manager, I was making $2-something an hour. Maybe it's $2.83 an hour. And I started making $3.10 when I was a shift manager.
Insane. Anyways, so I want to use that money directly towards paying off the septic system. And then I want to use it towards our debt. I want to put a little bit of my savings every time I get paid, and then put all the rest of it right on our house debt.
Understandable. That's
Just
cool.
track some of that shit out and quit paying some interest on some of it.
Yeah, get it done.
Yeah.
My goal is to be out of debt by 35. My normal goal is 40. But my express goal, I'm fuck yeah, I'm killing it, is 35.
We're grinding.
Me and Mal have decided that once we are breeding, we're actually making money off of our animals, then so much of it's going to go towards our debt, so much is going to go towards our future projects, building projects, shit like that. We've decided that already.
Kind of broke it down what we're gonna do with it.
I think it'll work pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool. We do a lot of manifesting. I've decided that when I go to get my baby knucks tattooed, they're going to say manifest.
Nice.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love the thoughts of having manifest on my knuckles. Just because I really believe that, manifesting really works. It's a real thing. Let's talk about the advice tonight. Let's talk about manifesting for advice tonight.
Alright.
Okay.
That sounds like a good thing to talk about. So we're going to even just cut off this conversation, just go to something else. And then we'll pick it up again at manifesting for the advice tonight.
Alright.
It might not be advice for everybody. They might not believe in it, but fuck you. It works. So, anyways, we're moving on.
We're moving on.
What are we moving on to?
I don't know. I can tell you
on?
that Caddy's fucking whooping my ass.
Can we move on to what the boy said today?
Okay. I think so.
It was hilarious.
We still have to do the 2 sections for this half, but still.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's okay. So, tell them what happened on the way to Erie today.
Okay, so we're driving into Waterford, okay, and as you're coming into Waterford, there's a sign for Candies. Now, Candies is a strip club, okay? Not a great one, but it's a strip club. Alright, so
Definitely
it says on the sign that it's an adult playground and blah, blah, blah. So as we're driving by, the boy goes, "Oh, wow, they have an adult playground." And he was so excited. And we're sitting up there up front, rolling, dying. And we're like, yep, they sure do. He goes, "I want to go there someday. I want to play there." We're like, not for a long time.
And as we're driving, it's that cat dealership or whatever right there. And he goes, "Is that the adult playground over there?" And I'm like, "No, buddy. The big tractors are not the adult playground."
I feel like he's going to be really disappointed when he finds out that the playground's not this giant jungle gym and it's just a fire pole in the middle of a room.
There's 6 of them. Okay.
3/4 naked women.
Yeah. They're going to be no, they got...
You've never been there, obviously.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
They have nothing on. They're
Okay,
fucking
so
naked.
Naked, okay.
When they're done, they're naked.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Oh,
see,
yeah.
we have no need to go there.
No,
You'll probably
see.
never step foot in there ever again.
I haven't for a really, really long time.
Well, a minimum of 6 years.
I think John
Holy
Boy's...
shit, our anniversary's tomorrow.
Well, since we've been dating.
Yeah, not our wedding anniversary.
Our wedding anniversary is in 1 month and 3 days.
4. Today's the 22nd.
22nd? Okay, I lied.
Tomorrow.
My
will be
bad.
3. Tomorrow will be 3. Yeah, tomorrow's our 6-year anniversary that we started dating, though.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
You done did fucking lost it, didn't you?
I would try.
But yeah, it was... There's pipes there, so be careful. It was fucking hilarious. We were up front just dying. Like, dying.
But the last time I was at Candy's was John Boy's 18th birthday. He's now 25.
Yeah.
So.
That was 8 years ago.
A while.
No.
7.
There we go. 7 years ago. See, a year before we got together. You're good.
I think I've only ever been there maybe 2, 3 times?
2, 3 times.
2 or 3 times.
Hey, listen.
And that was like after it just opened, was the first time or two with friends. It's not a bad strip club. It's the nicest one in our area, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just... it's mostly college girls.
I've literally never stepped foot in a single strip club, and I never will until the day I die. I swear to God.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Nope.
She hates nudity, so like...
Understandable.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I don't care. It's fine. Don't bother me.
Whatever.
Right?
I don't really care to go to them anyways, because first off, I'm not really a horn dog when it comes to like that kind of shit. Because first off, where the fuck have you been? I don't want to know. I don't know. Like, obviously, that's just not shit you want to fuck with. So you have to pay to get in to get blue balls. When I could just stay home and end up getting
for free
and end up getting fucked later on anyways. And like, I wouldn't get fucked if I went there unless I wanted to get herpes. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not a big person for it. Mm-hmm. I actually got bitched at last time I went to a strip club. I was with John Boy and my friend Colby, and we're sitting at this strip club or whatever, and this girl's dancing in front of us or whatever she's doing. And I'm talking to John, and I'm talking to Colby, and she grabs me by the hair and turns my head and goes, "Fucking pay attention." And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, what a bitch. Like, sorry, I'm not staring straight down Main Street. Like, I was like, whatever. So, yeah.
Right.
That was next to the last occurrence. There was one time since then.
It's okay.
Now that I think about it.
It's a good thing you don't enjoy going, because you'll probably never go again, and I'll never go, so.
It don't bother me.
And we'll never go together for sure. Like, that's not going to be a thing. Nope.
You're funny. So, Red, what do we have for a strand of the night?
How about a purple train wreck?
Okay.
It is indica dominant. Its parents are Mendo Perps and Trainwreck. And its THC is 15 to 17% THC. Smells of lavender, pine, citrus.
Pine salt.
And, yeah, spicy.
We've had cheese wrecked.
Cheese wrecked?
Yeah, which is off of the train wrecked. We've had that from the dispensary. It was pretty good.
So, I believe this is a auto-flowering.
So, it's going to be a small plant.
It says medium.
Well, I mean small compared to like anything that's it's feminized.
Its flowering time is 8 to 9 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
That's why it's a smaller plant.
Again, harvest time's around October time, so it's going to be coming up again. And like I said, medium height, yield, and it's medium to grow. I wouldn't say it's the easiest thing to grow.
I got you.
Do you have any of the parent strains?
Yeah, it was Trainwreck and...
oh, yeah. Purple something.
Yeah,
or another. I gotcha.
Perps something.
So, Mal, you have a question for us?
We're just going bang, bang.
Yeah, we only got fucking 5 minutes left in this half.
Well.
Hopefully your questions aren't too deep. Hopefully I didn't do it.
Well, coming from her, probably not.
She's been doing good. She's been doing good.
Who wants to pick a fight?
I'm not fighting.
If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
Probably got caught with weed.
Most of my family don't know I smoke, excluding my mom and my few cousins. I don't know.
That or beat the ever-living fuck out of somebody.
Yeah, probably for attacking somebody of some sort, I would say.
That'd be exactly what my family would assume, is that I just whooped somebody's ass and I was getting arrested for it.
Yeah, assault and battery, or...
They'd assume I just went psycho on somebody and let them have it, and now I had to go pay the consequences for it.
Right. Yeah, probably.
Standing where I shouldn't have been standing.
Like, if the
Being
cop...
like, oh, you're not supposed to be standing there. Fuck the rules. Call cops. Don't fucking care.
He gets arrested for loitering. They wouldn't put you in the car for that and take you away, though. They'd just give you a fine for loitering.
I'll loiter some longer.
And then get some disorderly conduct.
Some longer. Did you catch that?
Loiter a little longer.
No, loiter some longer.
Let's just loiter some longer.
Oh, good God. That shit's funny.
But...
my leg hated me.
I would know if you were going to get arrested. Because if you did something that could possibly get you arrested, you would fucking tell me.
Oh, for sure.
I'd tell you too. I'd be like, well, babe, I'm sorry, but I whooped this person's ass today, and here's my explanation.
We had a golfing trip, and we got stupid wrecked by the 18th hole and just went off.
No. Nah, somebody'd have to get me pretty fired up for me to actually lay hands on them.
Oh. Alright, so what's your other one at? At least that one wasn't super deep. That was pretty easy.
What mythical creature would improve the world most if it existed?
Dragons.
Holy fuck.
Dragons.
Dude, a fucking unicorn. I want a unicorn. I don't give a fuck what it does to the rest of humanity. That's what's coming. Unicorns.
Dragons. They'll scorch the assholes that need to be scorched.
No, unicorn.
I'd love to have a griffin.
That would be dope too. I'm like, I can't even be mad.
I'm just saying, like, a griffin would be sweet.
Yeah, no, I think that they would be cool as fuck. But,
a hydra.
Like,
Hydra would be a pain in the dick.
A hydra would be dope.
Especially if, like, you
Cerberus.
If you cut the head off the hydra,
my God,
and, like,
only if I get
it
to
turned into a serpent.
If we end up with a 3-headed dog, I'm keeping it.
She goes, if I ever find a 3-headed dog...
I already warned him. He might
is mine.
I may have promised to get out of horses, but if I ever find a fucking unicorn, that is the exception to the rule.
So,
right there.
I need to know, if you had a Cerberus, a 3-headed dog, right? Would you name each head a different name?
Oh, for sure. They all have their own personalities.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to name each of them.
Frick, Frank, and fuck.
Fee, fi, and fo.
What the fuck, you guys?
Frick, Frank, and fuck. That's what it would be.
No, I'm going to name them what the fuck, so I can just yell outside, what the fuck? And they'll just come running.
Oh. That'd be sad for that dog, the. He got stuck with the name the.
Hey, the. Come here, the.
Come here, the.
The.
Now, how would that work? What if he wanted to come, but the other two didn't? Like, could it make its legs go, or would the opposite ones make the legs go?
Or is he just along for the ride?
So, when things have multiple heads, there's usually one head that's more dominant, and it's really hard for the other one to sometimes kind of take control. There's one head that's usually pretty dominant.
That's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Did not know that.
She knows all kinds of fucking bullshit.
I just didn't know that.
I know random shit.
She knows all kinds of fucking bullshit.
Just random ass shit. I could never just list it.
I have control of this finger. Oh, yeah. That's all I need.
Oh, man.
Fucking crazy.
That's right. You give him the fucking finger.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. That's what I got.
Just start wheeling that bitch up there.
Just do. What do you think we're saying all of a sudden? You're like, okay.
Yeah.
You guys are making sounds already? Only halfway through the show? Like,
Right.
So tonight's word for the Urban Dictionary is really fucking hard.
oh, God.
Great.
So we're not going to get it.
Do we get to play Simon Says again?
No. Alright, your guys ready? Let's do it.
Okay.
Fuki!
Fugi. Okay, I think it is a slur for fuck and it.
Alright, so it's, okay. Anatophobia.
Anatophobia?
Anatophobia.
Can you spell it for me?
Anatidaephobia.
Just hurt my brain was. I can't see it, I promise. Okay, and...
Oh, fuck.
Anatophobia.
Yeah, anatophobia. Anatophobia.
Okay.
Okay, so...
After this, I'm going to ask Google how to pronounce it, okay?
Okay. So what do you think it is?
It's a phobia.
I think
It's something... Somebody's afraid of something.
it's going to be something stupid, too. Let me think for just a second. Okay.
Oh, it's hilarious, in my opinion. So you guys have figured it out that it is a fear.
Yeah. Is it like a fear of farts or something?
Okay.
Fear of things that your body can do, or like farts, throwing up, burps,
Bodily functions.
bodily functions.
Okay.
Fluids that you make, like earwax.
Okay. So you're both wrong.
Totally close.
No.
Damn.
Damn.
It's an irrational fear. It's one of being watched by a duck.
Okay. Okay.
Like, who the fuck's scared of a duck walking, like, following them?
I know who.
Oh, God.
His name is Jace Herondale, and he is from my Cassandra Clare books, and he is absolutely fucking petrified of ducks.
Okay.
Rubber ducks, ducks of all shapes and sizes.
That's
So you had to say his last name too?
Yeah. Well, he's actually got three. First, he was Jace Morgenstern, then he was
It's a
Jace...
character in a book.
Yeah, and then...
Oh, I thought it was an actual
It's no real
There's
person.
this
And he was
person
Jace
from high
Wood,
school
and he was-
that his name was John Jingle Hagenfire Smith.
No, it's a book character. And from my favorite author. He's absolutely petrified of ducks.
That or it's Courage from that episode where the duck is evil.
Sure. It's been a really long time, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's crazy, though. Alright, so how do you get Google to tell you how to say it?
Well, I gotta find my phone first. Okay. So, hold on.
Do you just, like, write it out there, and then they...
Oh, now you're talking. Okay, here we go. How do you say the word spell it to me.
A-N-A...
A-N-A...
T-A-D...
T-A-D...
A-E...
A-E...
P-H... O-B...
Got it.
I-A. Yep, there you go. That's a long fucker, too. Like,
Hold on, it's loading.
Anatidaephobia or
Anatidaephobia.
Anatidaephobia and natidaephobia.
Anatidaephobia.
So we weren't wrong. We pronounced it right.
yeah.
Either way, because both of them were correct. So that's all.
Yeah, we can say words.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
high five for big word sounds out, guys. Hooked on
Yeah.
phonics, learn to be good.
Like 15 letters long. Yeah, holy fuck, man.
That was more than like 3 syllables.
Anatidaephobia, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shall I do it again?
Do what again?
Supercalifragilistic.
Oh, God.
Jesus, for fuck's sake.
Oh, hello. I accidentally turned my volume up when I was trying to turn it
Wow.
down.
Oh, wow.
Shut the fuck up, okay?
Wow.
Wow.
Listen,
Wow.
I'm gonna
Hey.
smack you off.
Wow.
No!
That's what you get.
For what?
Forehead flick.
No,
Being
listen, the
aggressive.
other boy has taken to literally coming up to you and going, boop.
Boop.
And then when you keep moving your head, He goes, boop! And just fucking whole hands.
Smashes you.
Yeah.
He did it to the boy today.
He's a savage.
Oh my God.
He's so fun.
I actually got an email from his teacher today because he didn't want to stop playtime, so he did his whole sat on the floor screaming and crying and losing his mind. Temper tantrum.
Yeah, and she was like, is there something I can do to fix this?
Yeah, we're like, set him in a corner and let him lose his shit until he's done. And then you can talk to him, because before that, he won't listen to you. You have to let him
he's insane.
You have to just let him freak out and ignore him. If you pay attention to him, he freaks out longer. If you ignore him, he'll stop.
He has no attention.
That is fucking empty, guys.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
She's such a
quitter.
Party pooper.
Friggin' the mamala's the quitter.
You'll be fine.
Oh.
Every party needs a pooper, that's why they invited you.
You just stole my own song. Do you even know where that's from?
Party pooper. No.
That is from the movie Father of the Bride.
She would know. Probably some fucking Disney bullshit.
It's some kind of cutesy movie. I love it.
Like a Disney bullshit.
I got it from an internet video, so.
Like Charlie.
I've sang the Party Pooper song since I was like 8.
Shaka.
Wow.
Be some bullshit she fucking learned. She'd be just walking around saying it all the time. I can see it.
I learned it when I was 17. So
Dude, listen. Okay.
I was 10
What do you
years.
expect from me? My aunt, at my son's 4th birthday party, walked around with a plate of cheese. And on that plate of cheese was Munster cheese. And she literally walked up to everybody and went, "Roar, Munster!" and handed them the tray. To every single person at this party. Can you take a guess as to which aunt this was?
I would say probably Tootie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's where Mal gets it.
It is. Like,
she's just like her insane ass fucking aunt.
What do you expect?
Just saying. She is. She's fucking insane.
Oh.
She lives off of kimchi.
And her coffee takes an entire stick of homemade butter. It's disgusting.
What the fuck is kimchi?
I don't know.
It's like liquid with like lettuce in it and all kinds of other nasty fucking shit.
Like
that you drink and it's healthy for you.
Okay.
It tastes like the inside of an asshole.
It takes her.
Sounds like the inside of an asshole.
Yeah.
Listen to me. It takes her like up to 3 days to make one meal. Okay, so like she's preparing like Saturday's meal today. Type of thing.
Good God.
Yeah. And she like fucking crockpot shit for like a day and a half.
She will make...
She's insane.
Her own bone stock and homemade chicken noodle soup. It takes like 2 days to do it. I've made it. I've made it the way she told me to. First of all, it's one of the few things I'll eat that she makes, okay? It's delicious, and it makes me feel good. It's delicious, okay?
They eat all like organic, and she fucking grows all of her own food and has like... fucking free-range chickens and all kinds of other shit.
How far is she off the grid?
She's really not.
No!
She has electric.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can drive to her house.
Yeah, she's like over by Sherman.
Yeah.
Out in bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, that's bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
No, so, like not in Sherman. Like out,
I know.
Out
I
in
know.
the sticks of nowhere.
It's still bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like,
it's pretty intense.
She's a purist, is what she calls. What she says it is.
She's insane. That's what she is.
Cuckoo.
She keeps trying to convince me to do it. I'm like, have you seen my diet?
She makes her own soap.
My God.
She makes her own butter.
I know how to make my own laundry detergent. It sucks. I don't want to do it.
She makes all of her own laundry detergent. She makes all kinds of all of her own shit. She uses
do you want to know what she does
special oils to make you feel better. She puts it in your belly button. I ain't even shit yet!
No, he's not.
That's where your body absorbs shits through your belly button.
She'll literally just put it on her finger and she's like, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but like certain stuff, if you have an upset stomach, she'll put a certain oil in your belly button, and then your stomach won't hurt anymore.
Just like that.
Yeah, it's like give it 5 minutes and you feel fine.
She gave me PMS drops to go on a bracelet.
A bracelet?
It's like an essential oil that you wear and you put it on your wrist.
Oh.
The bracelet just holds the oil, so it stays there.
Okay.
And it's a PMS oil. And I'm like, bitch.
Damn, I need a big ball of that shit.
He's not wrong. I get so weepy or bitchy. Dude, sometimes both.
So just
she ain't getting none.
Button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
she ain't getting none, so she fucking has no dopamine. She's just a dickhead.
I'm such an ass.
She's not nice.
So, like, the first half, I'm, like, just weepy as fuck. Okay? And then the second half, I'm weepy and bitchy, and it's not fun.
Because she ain't had no vitamin D in, like, 4 days. So by then, she's like, God, Girlface girl, motherfucker! You're like, oh, good, thank you. You tread lightly those days.
He's like, no.
Yeah, it sucks.
He's like,
I keep a couple chocolate bars tucked behind the fridge.
You ain't got no idea. I'm like, ooh, fucking shit's happening this week. Better grab me a candy bar on the way home.
He can usually tell through messages.
Motherfuckers.
I'm on point tonight.
Oh.
Neither one of you guys are both like fucking looking everywhere.
That's
when I did
I'm
it.
just fucking.
So I'm like, this is fair game.
I'm just fucking chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tired. Okay. I've had a long fucking week. Like I said, a long fucking month. But
I know. Me too.
This week's been crazy though.
My back is still fucked. It hasn't taken this long to heal in a while.
Well, I think you were about back to normal, and then you did something to fuck it up again. I think's what happened.
Yeah, what did I do? We were at the zoo.
Oh, fucking dope. Yeah. When we were at the zoo, you hurt your back. Good. The Pittsburgh Zoo, which, by the way, pissed me the fuck off.
Did it?
What time do you think that motherfucker's close?
If you're bitching about it, I'm gonna assume 3.
Hey, did you get skip him?
No. Yeah. Because it's
reversed now.
5 o'clock. I didn't even take a hit.
I know.
I was saying it's reversed now.
No. I gave it to you. I didn't take a hit.
Yeah,
no,
it was this way.
No, it still is this way.
The rest.
She gave it to me to give to you. I didn't hit it.
Yeah, I know.
Because you all bitched at me.
No,
so.
honey, no. He means like from the rest of the night. The rest of the night we've been going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Now we're going this direction is what he means.
Yeah.
That's all.
I was going to say, I didn't reverse it.
No, he knows. He knows. He was saying, like, compared to the rest of the night, this time it's reversed from the rest of the evening.
Yeah.
Anyways, this fucker's class at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock on a Saturday. I was like, what the fuck?
Saturday.
And then they start putting animals away at 4:30. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. You fucking put that shit away after you close, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you close at 5 and not 4:30.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Right?
Lame.
Yeah, I was fucking pissed. We had 20 minutes left and we were going through where the kangaroos were.
I wonder
they already
if
put all them away.
they're understaffed.
I don't give a flying fuck what the reason is. You stay open till 5 o'clock. You don't put a fucking animal away till 5 o'clock. I don't care if your employees want to go home or not. Don't get a fucking job at the zoo if you don't want to work that late. Like,
yeah. We were all pretty irritated about it.
We were in the very farthest part back of the zoo. Like the last part before you start going back to the beginning, that's where we were. And they had like the skunks were all put away, the kangaroos were put away.
That sucks.
I was like, what the fuck, motherfuckers?
We got to see a beaver.
A beaver.
As they were putting it away, we saw it, and they were putting it away.
Chickens.
Yep, there was a couple chickens they were putting away.
Wow, chickens!
That's what I said.
I was like, okay, just because Pittsburgh doesn't see chickens doesn't mean I don't.
I came so far. I came over 100 miles to see chickens.
Right?
I could have gone up the road.
Fuck, I got goats right next door. I think they even have chickens next door, too.
They sure do, and ducks.
Like I said, right up the road.
Magnum thought they were funny. He had no idea.
The day that she was chasing him all the way up to the Mons.
Yeah.
Yay.
He likes their food, though. The Mons let me use some. I asked.
Right.
But...
Damn.
I know, right?
Oh.
Pipe number 3 for tonight. Head of my faves is my guy Dave. Dave is one of our OGs. Yeah, one that we got with Grandma Sand a couple years ago. In Hazen.
Yep.
Kicking ass right now.
Oh, it's all of them.
That was the day that I told her I smoked weed as we were walking to the tent. Because I'm like, all right, Grandma, listen, we got to have a talk. Because he called me and told me there was a tent with him. She's like, okay, what's up? I'm like, well, listen, so we're going to go to a tent, and I don't know how you're going to feel about it. But I'm going to be honest. I smoked some weed, and we're going to go look at some pipes. Are you cool with that? And she's like, why do you smoke weed? And I gave her my list of reasons. And she was open-minded and listened. Okay. Those are the reasons, and if it helps, it helps. Let's go look at some pipes. And I'm like, holy shit, that was good.
Yeah, but to be honest, though, Sand was like down to earth and smart.
I know, but she was also the same one of the people that showed up with my mom and hosted a quote-unquote intervention because I smoked weed.
Yeah, but we have medicinal uses that we use it for. Like, do we like to get fucked up? Sure, I like to get fucked up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I use it for pain. I use it to sleep. If I don't have weed, God. I sleep like 2 hours a day.
If we hadn't been using dabs all day, I don't know if I would have been able to scrub all that shit today, bent over the tub.
Yeah, we ripped a dab like once every hour.
Wow.
We'd rip a little tiny ball.
So that we could keep going. My back is fucked right now.
Mal cleaned a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Without me, because I had to go. Because I had to go pick up that tank.
Do you need a second, dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
I know.
My throat's on fire. For sure. I've killed 2 of these almost already. At like 60 ounces or something stupid like that. I lied, 32.
So you drank like 64 almost.
Yeah.
No, you have killed 2, or this is your second?
This is my 3rd today, actually.
Okay.
Out of this cup.
I drank a coffee, like 3 sips out of that, and a Pepsi, and a Coke, and another Pepsi, and now this Pepsi. And now I'm in another Pepsi.
Really healthy. You know.
And I've eaten Wendy's today.
Nice.
Dude, I'm so full from Wendy's. Like, I have indigestion from it.
I had the poops.
Oh, lucky
My belly was angry when we got home.
Well, thank you for letting us all know.
Yeah. We're so happy to know that.
Killed me. I really didn't think it would be that bad. I wasn't prepared for
Wendy's.
Taco Bell treatment.
So, about that sponsorship.
Yeah, bitches. Give me some of them square patties.
I forgot.
Oh, Wendy's.
I forgot that they had square patties until I opened my burger and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah.
I like their burgers, though. I love Wendy's.
Okay, so it's been a really long time since I had one of their burgers until today, and honestly, it was delicious. Like, I really enjoyed it.
Well, yeah.
I kind of wish I could have, like, a Wendy's burger and McDonald's fries. That's what I would really
No, I like Wendy's fries.
And a Wendy's Frosty, because,
I'd rather get...
I need the salt.
I'd rather get Burger King onion rings.
I like Burger King. Mal won't eat it.
No.
I like Burger King in general. I do like Wendy's a lot. I
like Wendy's. Their baked potatoes are delicious.
I don't think I've had their baked potatoes.
I love their baked potatoes.
Might have.
Okay, so when I was pregnant, we were taking the boy to go see his dad, okay? And while we were down there, we decided to grab some Wendy's, because you can get it there, but we don't have it really up here close by, so we're like, fuck it. Let's get some Wendy's. It sounded good. And I was pregnant with the other boy. So we go through drive-through, and he orders what he wants, and I got a baked potato, and I wanted 4 sour creams. Okay, because I love me some sour cream. Okay, so...
Like 6 months pregnant, by the way.
Yeah, so we get our order and stuff, and I look in the bag, and we're driving, and he's like... I'm like, they only gave me, like... How many did they give me? 1? 1 sour cream, and we specifically asked for 4. He's like, do you want me to go back? I'm like, yes, I want you to go back. I need more sour cream. This is not enough. This is not going to cut it. So he turns around and goes back and just parks the car in the parking lot and he goes inside. Would you like to continue this conversation?
No, go ahead.
You were inside?
You're doing good.
So I guess he went inside and he told whoever was at the register, I can't remember if it was a girl or a boy.
A
girl. Told her that we had just come through the drive-thru and got a baked potato, and we had asked for 4 sour creams. And we'd only received one. She's like, oh, we're only allowed to have one. And he's like, listen, there's a very pregnant girl in my car. And she really needs 3 more sour creams. And if I don't come back out with 3 sour creams, she's going to come in here. And you don't want her to come in here. Because she's going to be very angry.
I was like, she's going to tear your ass up. She comes in here and gets her sour cream. I'm like, she will fucking walk behind that counter, get her fucking sour cream, and walk the fuck out after she tears your ass up. Telling you. Just give her the sour cream. And they're like, take as many as you would like.
Yeah, they were not willing to
I was
play
like,
that game.
okay, so we're not dickheads now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
He came out just to giggle and he goes,
You don't even know. Like, you don't even know. You're fucking with the wrong person there.
Yeah, a pregnant Mal.
A pregnant Mal.
It's very temperamental.
We all know how hangry Mal is. Multiply that by like 5, and then you have Prego hangry Mal.
Oh, dude.
That's bad news.
See,
that's a mean bitch right there.
Yeah. Like,
she ain't nice at all.
When I would get really mean, when I was pregnant, he would automatically just go buy some food.
I'd like closest place I could find something for her to fucking eat. I was there. Like, here, eat a burger and quit your bitching.
As soon as I eat the burger, I feel so much better.
She'd be like, oh, that's so much better. Thank God.
Why was I so bitchy?
Yeah. Or I'd cry. I would cry over nothing. I couldn't even decide where I wanted to eat without crying. It was fucking terrible sometimes.
We were leaving Walmart one day. And I was like, where do you want to eat at? And I was like, if you want to eat at the office, we're at Columbus, then we have to turn. Or if you want to eat somewhere where we live, then we have to turn the other way. And she starts crying, and I'm like, what are you crying for? I don't know. I'm like, why the fuck are you crying about it? I ain't yelling at you. I just want to know whether I got to turn fucking left or right. Yeah, that was a thing.
Nice.
I never did decide.
I just fucking turned right, and I just went. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Good enough she can decide from this way. Holy fuck, mother.
I was such a pain in the ass pregnant. And, like, when we first were together the first couple of years, there was one point that I had been pregnant longer than not pregnant in our relationship. And I don't know how he dealt with me.
It was great fun. And we were broke as fuck.
Nice.
When we were pregnant with the baby, that was bad. We were broke as fuck. We had 2 kids. We were tight. It was rough.
Yeah, it was. Oh. I don't know how we did it. I think it goes...
No, that got fucked up.
Yeah, it did, because...
Yeah, because I went to hand it to you, and you're like, no. I was like, didn't he just hand it to me?
I don't fucking know.
I thought he did. I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
Well, then I guess...
we'll just go... It's okay.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Oh.
So now you're going to hit it and give it back to him.
No, I'm
and that takes it back to the way it should be.
No,
okay.
No.
Because you won the game, and I lost, so I would be last. That's the correct way.
I just was going to say, fuck it, it doesn't matter.
It's fine. We're already doing it now.
It's rolling.
Roll like a big shot. That's all I can think of. Just gotta keep rolling.
Yeah,
I don't know how you got it. On one income made it through that.
I don't fucking know. It's funny because we're kind of somewhat tight because, well, we do a lot more shit than what we used to. But, like, we're kind of somewhat tight right now. And, like, we have hundreds of dollars more than what we had a couple of years ago.
We also have a whole lot more shit. Whatnot.
Now we do.
And our children eat more.
That's for fucking sure.
Them kids can polish off 2 pizzas on their own almost.
Nice.
That fucking wind.
We have to cut them off on pizza. Because
after a half a pizza for the other boy, the other boy could eat a half a pizza.
When I was his age, I ate a whole pizza, so.
At 4?
No, I'm talking about
the other boy, the 4-year-old.
I'm talking about.
He could eat a half a pizza by himself.
Jeez.
At 4.
We cut him off because
they probably eat half it. 4.
I'm like, damn, boy. And he wants more after a half a pizza. I'm like, I think that's plenty for you. You're only like 40 pounds. No, he's like 50, but still, like.
No, he's not.
He's only a wee lad.
He's only at like 45 right now.
Yeah, he's only wee. He's gonna eat half of his fucking weight in pizza. I'm like, damn, dude. Alright, so you think it's about time to start going over manifest?
Yeah, let's talk about
manifesting. So,
I'm not dying.
manifesting is when you think about something that you want heavily and you not obsess over it, but almost to a degree of obsessing over it.
Like, you kind of just are always thinking about it in the back of your mind as you're going throughout your day and working on your other stuff. In the back of your head, it's kind of just still going.
And you build goals off of what you want to manifest to be in the end. Like what you want it to be in the end. What was that?
Red, it wasn't like...
It's not Victor,
okay.
so...
Not Victor.
That's all I give a shit.
Okay, that's what I cared about. So, like, as long as that's not what it is, we're fine.
No.
Okay.
Don't
worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Anyway.
We'll find it later. But, like, it's just one of those things that you put goals towards what you want to manifest towards. Like what you're manifesting. Like, we're manifesting everything we want to do with our reptiles to have a big building and fill it and have literally, like, a small reptile zoo. Okay. There's a lot of steps to that. And we're in, like, step 2, I feel like. Step 1 is start your plans. Step 2 is start doing your plans. So then that's where we're at right now.
Very quickly acquiring animals.
And then...
Very quickly.
I mean, we're more or less working our way towards step 3, which is building your situation. Like, building up what you're looking to do overall.
Right.
Which right now we're in the investing part of it. That's going to bump it to where we will be making money off of it in the future. Right. We just have to wait for that future to come for that. That's all. But... manifesting is more or less just holding yourself reliable in your own head for what you want to do or where you want to go and what you want to be. If you want to do it, you can always do it. You just have to really believe you're going to do it.
And every day, you can think about it however you want to. Think about the goals and how you broke them down and what you're going to do and just think about the step-by-step process. Some days you can just sit there and kind of think about where you want to be in the end. What do you ultimately want and just think heavily on that and enjoy it. You know what I mean? It just depends on the day.
Right. What do you think about it, Red? Do you believe in manifesting?
I don't know. Not necessarily. Only because I've struggled more. So I haven't been able to manifest as much, I'd say. But I do, like... I understand of saying, like, hey, if I want to get something, I will get it, you know, somehow, like, one way or another, I will get my way to what I want. So, in a way, it is manifesting, but at the same time, like, it's a fight sometimes. Because, you know, things don't always go the right way, sometimes they do.
Everything that me and Mal have manifested together, we've done. Up until this point. It's just taking the time and the effort.
Sometimes not quite in the order that we try and manifest it in.
Right.
But it does happen.
It's always just one of those things that you just gotta push towards what you're manifesting.
Basically, manifesting it helps keep you on point. It helps keep you focused on what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah. Keeps you on focus for what you're looking to do.
There's power in positive thinking, for sure.
100%. It's always one of those things that if you look at it as, it'll work out somehow. It always does. Somehow. Every single bad or shitty situation that you're in, it always works out somehow.
Right.
And you still make it out. One way or another.
Sometimes it does just work.
Sometimes you're a little beaten up by the time it's done, but, you know, you made it through it.
Right.
Right.
And that's how we've always looked at it. Somehow, like, we've always paid all of our bills and everything. Somehow.
Yeah. Not a single bill, like, our lights have never been turned off.
No.
Nothing like that. Not one time.
We've not missed any bills.
No, we've never missed a house payment.
Marco.
Pull up.
She beat you.
That's bullshit. My finger was, like, really already on my nose.
Alright, what's the number between 1 through 5?
3.
But it's always 3. That's not fair. 4.
It was actually 4.
Yes!
You're just full of shit.
No, it was actually
You just don't
4.
want me to win one today.
I was like, okay, I gotta think of a number, and it can't be 3.
Always guess 3. Always. And it's always 3.
I was like, okay.
We think we talked about it like 2 episodes ago.
Right?
No.
Something like that. I don't know. I just really believe that manifesting's really a real thing. Something that really works. If you truly want it, and you manifest it like you want it, and how we're talking about, it'll come. It'll come. Because you'll be building on what you want to do. Yep. Slowly but surely, you'll build on it. That's all there is to it.
Right?
And I mean, sometimes we add to it. We add little things here and there, like we've been talking about. We want to build our building. I have a building already, so we're talking about finishing half of it, and then making it like a room, like room height, and then inside or above that, we want to make it storage. So, like for half of it, it would be like that. I think it'd be great, and then I could still fit 2 cars in there.
And we'll just heat that little room.
Incubation room.
Right.
It's yours.
Multi-purpose. And then after we have our building, we can use that room strictly for incubation and hatching.
But that's like what we've been... That's our new addition to our manifestation that we've been working on.
Because we've...
been dying. We've been dying.
We've kind of come to the conclusion that we're just not going to stop buying reptiles. So now we need a plan B because the house is filling quickly. We said we never have reptiles in our bedroom, and now there's 2. Chance has joined Kyle.
Oh?
This is...
Yes.
By the way, this is odds rule, not mine. But...
Once we have all of our racks and stuff, we should have plenty of room.
Is it bad to say that I kind of... Your mom doesn't actually come to our house until after we have our racks, and I know that's not going to happen. Because she's going to, like, shit an entire chimney on our floor when she sees how many tanks are in there.
Right.
She's going to think it's my fault that you got a second job. She is immediately going to think.
I don't mind having a...
And when she says it, you best tell her that I was against you getting a second job.
You weren't against it.
Okay, listen, I was not for it. I support you in it because it's what you want to do. And you know that. And I love you, and I know you're enjoying it. So I am really happy for you. But I sure was not like, yes, babe, go get a second job. I was like, really? Okay.
That don't bother me. It's only a couple nights a week.
I know. That's why I let it go and let you do your thing. You wanted to do it. I'm not going to tell you no. You're not trying to do something that you shouldn't be doing. You're trying to make extra money to set us up. Like,
right.
How can I tell you no to that?
And I feel like it'll be probably at least an extra $150, almost $200 a week. On 3 days a week. I feel like that's pretty decent.
I'd vibe with that.
I mean...
money.
It is. It's decent amount of money. That's like $800 a month. That's
right.
like a house payment.
Right.
A month. Once we get up there, get moving on stuff, I'll be excited to start paying on. Like, that's something else that I'm, like, manifesting right now, is getting out of debt. Like, that's a big focus in my life right now. Right. Like, I know adding the reptiles and stuff here and there, it's definitely, like, a thing for us, but, like, right now, like, being out of debt is my big thing I'm focusing on.
That's what he wants the second job for.
Really bad.
Yep.
I want to be out of debt. So, we'll see. Once we're producing babies and shit, we'll be pretty well set.
Dude. All these pipes are kicking all our asses tonight. He's dying. Hang on.
It's not that bad. This is a pretty harsh weed. It's not you. It's not the pipes that I picked.
No.
The pipes that I picked are usually generally pretty chill. I think this weed's just a little aggressive. And like I was saying earlier, it's kind of dark green and like brownish.
What strain is it? Did we know?
Purple Mr. Nice Guy.
Huh. Oh yeah. I forgot. He had asked about it.
And I don't feel like he's a very nice guy. Maybe that's why they called him that, because they're like, he's harsh as fuck.
Maybe.
Just being oxymoron.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. Like,
I'm pretty decent right now. Red's dying, so.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's feeling pretty decent after he's done dying.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, we still have to finish
I can't wait to eat
a
cheese ball.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't open it when we had break. I'm just surprised.
I know.
But, yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. So maybe you guys should think about what you can manifest. Like, what are goals that you have that you want to work towards? You know? Something that's significant to you. Like working on trying to get into a new house or, you know, whatever it might be. A new career. Oh my, that was kind of crazy. But, you know, like we do it with our animals. You could be doing it with all kinds of any other animals or whatever, you know. Or you could be doing what we're doing.
Dying.
And daydreaming about cheese balls.
Daydreaming about some balls.
Balls and mouths.
Balls.
Excuse you. Cheese balls. You forgot a very crucial word. Cheese.
Balls and holes.
Balls and holes, man. Balls and holes.
Dude, listen. So speaking of holes, we got to have
God.
hot donuts from the Krispy Kreme today, and they were delicious. It's been a really long time since I've had a hot Krispy Kreme donut.
Like, if you ever went there when the light's on and you get a free one? Well, if you go by Krispy Kreme's, like in Erie, if the red light's on their actual sign, there's a red light halfway up. If that's lit, then you can go in and get a free hot donut. And when I say hot, it's still on the conveyor belt.
It's hot.
Like, still on the conveyor belt when it comes off.
Damn.
Delicious. So we bought some today because I was like, I really want a Krispy Kreme donut.
It was awesome. I haven't had one since I was 19. And when I was 19, he's the one who took me to get it. It was really, really good then. Oh. And I was worried maybe I'd hyped it up a lot in my head because it's been so long. And turns out it was just as amazing as I thought.
Right. Oh, they were tasty. Very tasty.
The beer's like, very fluffy.
Have you ever seen a donut melt in your mouth? Because that's what it's like.
Yeah. You gotta do it sometime, dude. For sure.
Like, they're like 3.5 bites and they're gone because it just like melts in your mouth as you eat it. They're intense. Oh, so good.
The babies enjoyed the shit out of it.
I'm sure they did.
Like crazy bad.
The boy, like, vacuumed his. That sucker was gone. Yeah, no.
No, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. So, our last pipe, we have not talked about him. The other original OG, my guy, Bulb.
Yeah.
Bulb!
So, Bulb is a small, SpongeBob, cloudy-looking guy. Like he looks like the background in SpongeBob SquarePants.
He's so pretty.
That's the reason why I named him Bulb.
He's, like, ridiculously dirty, though. That's why.
Yeah, but, like, he is. He's stupid, dirty. So it's
we've
really
had
gross.
Him for how long now?
I think 3 or 4 years. The baby's 3.5, so it would be 3 years.
Okay. So 3 years we've had this, and not one time have we ever actually fully cleaned this. I've never run anything through here. Not one time.
Nice.
We just burn it through.
Yeah. When we need a resin pipe, we burn the resin out of it.
Yeah.
So, quick shout out. 420 views. Nice.
That's so funny.
Nice.
It is funny.
That people are actually, listening.
Right?
Right. We're definitely starting to get a couple of views, so that's cool. We appreciate it.
We're excited.
Keep listening, our peeps. I don't know.
Listen to our nonsense.
Yeah.
The Ganja gang.
We have a lot of nonsense, too.
We do have a lot of nonsense.
That's really what it is. But it's about that time.
At that time, chap?
These guys are about done dying. I'm about done dying.
What else?
I'm hungry for some cheese balls.
Balls! Alright, so if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube and whatever you're on, Spotify. Yeah.
Wherever the hell you are.
We don't
Just
know.
because as much as we could get out there, the better it is for us, And I mean, obviously, it shows that you guys like it. And we appreciate seeing that you guys like it, so
yes,
we would just love
smile. It really does.
Yeah,
love to see that sub.
Seeing everything, we're gonna get everything here rolling here soon.
So on that set, I also want to say that we have our episode comes out every Friday night. Usually, hopefully, we like to get out about 4:20. Depending on work schedules, it doesn't always work out that way.
But we try.
So you can hear the Ganja people every Friday night after 4:30-ish. Somewhere in the afternoon, evening time.
Yep.
Every single week.
All right.
On that note, we're going to say we're out. So, just remember, don't let your meatloaf.
Keep it creative.
Keep it dank, Ganja gang.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.